Hi, everybody. I am Mrs. Jackson, tarot consultant and small business owner of Gentle Healer Tarot. If this is the first time you're watching me live, the deck of tarot cards I use for all of my daily card picks and reports to my clients is this one. For some reason, my screen here doesn't seem to be expanded here, so I'm not quite sure what's going on here. But the deck of this is the deck of tarot cards that I use. It's called the Witch's Tarot deck. And if you want to learn more about them, please look in the description below. It'll tell you everything about it and where you can buy them and how you can get your own deck. Let's see here. I haven't been on for a while, but because of this, if you wish to ever receive any daily guidance cards for yourself personally, please send me that business email at gentlehealertarot@gmail.com and we can set up an appointment. I have written that down also in the comments below, in the description below, excuse me. Let's see here. Last time I was on here, I was getting over being sick. And of course, now I'm feeling better. If you want to know more about my sickness, whatever, please try to look at some of my previous videos, probably my third video from this one. And I'll tell you why I was sick and why I was out. So anyways, I'm going to produce two guidance cards today, one for today and one for tomorrow, especially tomorrow because tomorrow we are now going into a new moon and it's going to be in Libra, the moon sign Libra. That's an air sign, but I'll get into that in a second. So, Spirit Guidance team, please give us guidance card for today. See, today is October 20th, 2025 for the northern, southern, eastern, western hemispheres of the world. And I always pick out a corresponding card to emphasize this energy. Okay, interesting. We have a major arcana card. Today we have the Hanged Man. I hope you all can see this because my visual here is very narrow. I can only see myself in a narrow window. So I hope you're all seeing this better than I can. So this is the Hanged Man. It's a major arcana card, which means that all major arcana cards have an energy that we're already born with. We use that energy at any times in our lives whenever we need it, day and night. And the end result of using this energy will change our lives in some way, and that change will last into our future. Now, this Hanged Man, this is telling us that maybe things we've been working on, or maybe even plans that we were working on to create for the future, is going to be put on hold somewhat. Something is either not working out correctly, or there's some information that we're looking for that just hasn't come yet, or anything can happen. You know, the universe around us is changing, always changing, and we have no control over the universe. So this is telling us that possibly something we've been working on, some plans or plans for our future is going to stop for a while. How long? We're not sure. But this does tell us that we have to prepare for the future in some way. If you have any idea what this plan is that you've been working on that is now stalled, try to proceed accordingly. Always try to have a backup. So why does this pop up for today? We have the 10 of Wands. This is a minor arcana card, Wand suit. It's a fire element and has to do with action and putting that action into creative use. Now you see this person, they are holding a lot of wands, and it's 10, which I said 10 of Wands. And this card usually means a struggle, heavy burden, something you're taking on or you've been taking on that is now weighing you down. Maybe it's putting pressure on your body. Maybe you're struggling with medical issues there where you can't move around as you want to. Maybe it's some stressful work that you have to work on to get the stalled information to go again. And this stalled information, this hangman pops up today because, well, even though it's also a Monday, and for the East Coast, we're dealing with rain, very a rain event today. So maybe your plans for going out or going traveling is being halted. Because I have heard today that a lot of airports are stalled because of this inclement weather. So this could have possibility of you can't travel for work, and that's putting a lot of anxiety on you, a lot of burden on you, and you probably have no way of changing things, and you're kind of stuck, right? So this is a heavy burden showing that today you got to struggle with this development of your plans halted and stopping, and this isn't obviously this isn't good for business, right? So we have to do what we can to form a backup, which is probably the reason why the ten of Wands is here, showing you that it's a heavy burden for you. It happened at the last minute, and you got to figure out what you're gonna do. And through that, you have to work through all the muck that's happening at this time because of the situations happening today. So we're all going through something. We're all going through some kind of turmoil and some kind of a heavy burden, and since it just started, it's going to take some time to work out. How long? That's going to be a different story. And I won't get into that right now because this is supposed to be a quick reading for our daily guidance. So this is telling us we have to have a backup, work on that today. Well, probably have nothing else to do right now since everything's stopped, right? So right now, you have to think of a plan how to get out of this muck or how to deal with it the best way we can. So that's our I know you're probably saying that's guidance. I mean, isn't guidance supposed to be something to help you through? That's guidance. You have to work on your backup plan today. And it's going to be a heavy struggle, as this card is showing. And the strange thing is that from this, we're going to learn something. I mean, you're saying, oh my gosh, I'm going to be learning something from this. I mean, remember the hangman, like I said, is a major arcana card. And that energy is going to change us in some way and change the way we do things in the future. So because of this burden that we're working on today, we're going to have this as a backup, or you're working on it so you can have it as a backup. And you can have that backup, that information for your future. So this is going to be also a learning experience. Sucks, yes. It's going to get you through this predicament for today. But you know what? I mean, sometimes you have to work through things to learn from that experience so you have a good platform to work with in the future, that backup, right? So that's what we're looking at today. Form a backup, which you probably have no other any other thing to do today anyway, since your plans are stalled. So you have to think of that backup, and that backup plan is going to help you in the future. And well, you have time in your hands today to do it, right? So unfortunately, that's what's happening today. And for tomorrow, for Wednesday, October 21st, 2025, for the new moon in Libra, Spirit Guidance Team, please give us a guidance card for Wednesday. Oh, no, Tuesday. I'm sorry, not Wednesday, Tuesday. I'm sorry, I'm really getting ahead of myself here. Please give us a guidance card for tomorrow, Tuesday, October 21st, 2025, for the northern, southern, eastern, western hemispheres of the world. And the connecting card. Okay, we have another major arcana card for Tuesday. And remember, again, I said Tuesday, tomorrow is a new moon, and that new moon is going to be in the moon sign Libra, that air sign. So tomorrow, let me see if I can see myself here with this. So we have the high priestess, again, major arcana card. And again, we're born with that energy. And using this energy for tomorrow will change our lives in some way, and that change will last into our future. Now, this high priestess, this is telling us intuition, telling us tomorrow, whatever we're going to be doing, we have to use our intuition, what's good for us, work with that information and proceed accordingly tomorrow. And again, if anybody has seen my past videos, I've always said that new moons are clean slates, which means new energy. You produce that energy to make things hopefully positive for your future or whatever you've been doing in the past. All new moons starts again a clean slate, maybe putting some new energy into that plan that you've been doing in the past. So this new energy tomorrow, that new clean slate and that clean slate in Libra, meaning you got to use your mind tomorrow. Libra uses the mind because it's an air sign, but it also weighs issues. And we have to follow our instincts for what we need to do for the future, for our future, right? So tomorrow, use that clean slate to figure out what you're going to do to make things better and to proceed with what you need to do. And the connecting card to this, why this pops up tomorrow. This one looks a little bit, I don't know, complicated. It's the Five of Wands. Again, well, this is a minor arcana card, thank goodness. It's a wand suit. It's a fire element, and it has to do with action and putting that action into creative use. Now, tomorrow, there's going to be a lot of probably conflict, probably discussions with people, probably a lot of debating going on, because this kind of shows like this looks angry, and the debate can be angry. It can be kind of unsettling, but you also, this is showing that you also are bringing forth your visions, you're speaking your mind, and the other person is speaking their minds towards you. So there's going to be kind of like a I don't want to say commotion, but it could develop into maybe a debate. But you're both letting your opinions get heard, right? So from this tomorrow, we're going to be trying to figure out what's good for ourselves. What do we want? Maybe because of these plans that are stalled today, maybe we got to figure out what's good for ourselves to move on to the future, right? We have to figure out what will be the best strategy, right? Take everybody's opinions as well as yourself, as well as yours. Let everybody be heard. And from all this information, what is the best way to proceed in your life to get on, right? So tomorrow, we have to listen to our intuition. Everybody has it. I mean, I know this is a female energy, high priestess, but both men and women alike have this. And so we have to really put more of our emotion into it, because this is also emotion. With the woman, with the female energy, there's emotion with this. What is best for ourselves emotionally? Look deep within yourself and figure out what you need. What will be the best way for you to proceed into the future? And from everybody's comments, your comments, and everybody else's feedback, you've got to make your best decision. And remember, again, think of it wisely. Think of yourself, and a lot of us do that every day, but really think about what is going to be the best for you. And then with all that, this major arcana card is telling us that that decision that we're making for ourselves is going to change our lives in some way, hopefully positive, what's positive for you, and that change will last into our future. Now, as I always say, I always send out my positive thoughts, my positive words, and hopefully that for you will translate into positive actions. I always bring out or portray for you to have positive energy, to give respect to others and have respect for yourself, to take care of yourself. Try to get some nature air, as in go outside for a little while and try to breathe in that nature air, because everybody needs to clear their mind. Maybe do a little bit of exercise, maybe walk briskly or whatever. Anything that will help you think better and more clearer. I have patience for others and for yourself. And if somebody doesn't want your help, wish them well and move on, because you don't I want to change a positive energy into a negative. Let me see here. Somebody has been writing to me, and let me check here. There was uh, um, an antidote within my live reading, my live general readings that I would try to maybe just first come first serve, take somebody's personal question for me to complete online. I know I've been addressing in my past videos that I would do a general reading. Seems like not a lot of people are really concerned about general readings now, and I said that maybe I'll take one question from somebody in a personal reading, which I can quickly do online now. However, I don't really see anybody who there's no question on here that seems relevant for me to be doing online right now. Let's see here. But if anybody does wish to receive a full reading, because as I see here, there's seems to be an issue where it's going to take something longer than just a quick reading. So if you, Nam, if you wish to receive a reading from me, which as I see that you are expressing some information here, this would definitely be through appointment. You please send me an email, a business email, and I have it in the description below, where you can contact me, and we're going to have to set up an appointment for your issue, because this is definitely something I will not present on live video. If it was something quick, maybe, but this is not going to be quick. So, with that being said, and I don't think there's anybody else watching right now. Maybe there are, and maybe you're just dipping your toes in here to see what's going on here. If there's a short, quick question anybody want me to do a quick reading on here, I'll do that. And I said I do it spontaneously, so it doesn't seem like it's going to be happening today. However, again, if you wish to receive a full in-depth reading from me, we will set that up through appointment, okay? And just look down in the comment, look down in my description below and find out all my information from there, okay? Thank you for watching. Please take care and stay safe.